Your home was a couple home for two people, and now it's just for you. Now, I know this is so hard to get your head around, that this house is only got to please one person, and that is you. That means that things that were in the home, maybe some Ducks Unlimited prints or some stuffed animals, whatever, maybe it's your man cave. Those things are not necessarily going to serve you in this home, because this home is now yours, solely yours. It's hard to make changes. It's hard to understand that it's okay to make those changes. You may not want to change the location of his lazy boy, but maybe that lazy boy is worn out. Maybe that lazy boy just doesn't suit your new decor. It's hard to let it go. But to keep a man's cave when there's no man is not a practical solution any more than keeping a great big truck that you are never comfortable driving because it's too big to park, but keeping it anyways. That's not a practical way of living. So I want to give you some advice. You might say, well, I can't afford to make this home a home just for me. And I'm going to say, you can afford some paint. And sometimes just taking things off the wall and giving the place a new coat of paint is enough of a start. I don't want you to go into your home, totally gut it and totally change everything right away. You might not want to move anything. Some women don't even want to get rid of their husband's toothbrush or the clothes that he last wore for a while. And if that's true, don't do anything that you don't want to do. But when you're ready, I want to encourage you to take one room, just one room, and make some changes. Maybe pack away some things that are older, that don't serve you anymore. Maybe you've got a little too much clutter in your house. It's time to make a few changes. Buy a few couch pillows. Maybe make a few changes in lamps. Something that's not going to cost you a fortune, but makes you feel that you're making some progress, that you're not stuck. You know, some people are living in a house that was decorated in the 1970s, and they were comfortable that way. They were a couple and they were comfortable that way. But now when you're on your own and things are changing for you so much, maybe it's also a time to make the home a little bit more cozier or a little bit more your style. Now, I'm not a decorator by any means, but sometimes if you pick one or two subtle colors and you take them and you move them from room to room, you're kind of flowing the colors throughout your house, but without making anything drastically changing. But I do really recommend that you take one room and make quite a bit of changes and feel for that one room. Because if you make a little bit of change in one room and another room and another room, you really don't see it because it's spread out through a whole house. But if you tackle one room, you really get a feel for a sense of accomplishment in that one room. The main thing here is that you have a little bit of joy and fun doing it. This is for you. If you're not doing it with any joy or any sense of excitement, you're not really going to be ready for it. So have a little bit of fun, go to the paint store, get some paint chips, talk to people about it. Maybe look around the secondhand shops and see if you can find a little something that's going along with the color theme that you're doing. This is for you. Have fun doing it. Find some joy in doing it, and do it when you're ready and not before. I hope this has helped you. Please come back and see me again and subscribe to my channel. Bye-bye.